Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the FreshandFit Podcast After Hours Edition, man. We're joined with GeorgeGammon and a bunch of lovely ladies. Quick announcement before we get into the show, guys. Rumble.com/FreshandFit. Also, check us out on CastleClub.tv. If we ever get canceled or, thrown off YouTube, you know exactly where to find us. Rumble is the home base, and then Castle Club is the other spot as well. We live stream all of our stuff to Rumble and to Castle Club. So if you guys are noticing some of our YouTube videos aren't up, it's because we got to, keep the channel clean and all this other crap. So you're going to see it on Rumble. You're going to see it on CastleClub.tv. So that's the only place you're going to get all the content, not to worry about anything. Because on YouTube, we have to periodically clean stuff up. I'm sure you guys noticed, we used to have 1,500 videos on here. Now we're down 600 or something like that.
Yes.
So all the content.
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
More than half, man.
A lot of the content is over. Yeah, man. So a lot of the content now, guys, is on Rumble and CastleClub.tv, man. So it's not that your YouTube is messed up. It's that we had to, edit the channel a bit. So check us out over there. Also, we did an episode with Mystery. Literally one of the godfathers of the pickup artistry.
By the way.
So if you guys want to check that out, we went over his book and went over all the seduction processes of how to be attractive in general. Things that a lot of you guys might not know when he breaks it down in a very nice, succinct, concise manner. So check that episode out. Obviously after this one. Chris, what about or anything fresh?
Twitter?
Check me out on Unplugged FedEx, guys. I was gaming earlier this morning.
8,000.
We had 8,000 y'all watching live, and then we had another 3K on Rumble, man. So we had 11,000 you guys watching me rage on some losers on Overwatch this morning.
Toxic gaming.
Yeah, toxic gaming. We're bringing it back, bro. I'd be talking trash on there. That's why I can't stream on YouTube or Twitch. I'd get banned instantly. So yeah.
And also that's why you lost some of your voice.
Yes, that's why I lost a little bit of my voice. But yeah, guys, check me out on Unplugged FedEx. Let's get to 100K on there. And check me out on Fed Reacts, my other YouTube channel where I cover true crime. If you guys like that type of thing, if you don't want to see us debate women all the time, it's cool. You can go ahead and check out serial killers like Jeffrey Dahmer, Chris Dorner, the El Paso shooter. I cover all types of cases. As you guys know, I used to work in law enforcement, so I like this stuff.
And if you want to see vlogs, guys, when we travel, we're outside having fun lifestyle stuff, go check it out, the vlog channel. We posted one yesterday with the actual rampage on us in Miami having fun. And then, of course, CEO Network, Add Value, Give Value. So you guys in there, go check it out.
Boom.
Chris?
Yo, chat, we got 9 girls on the panel tonight, and GeorgeGammon. So, guys, get the chats ready. Girls, if you flake to go on a yacht, you're banned. I don't care, bro. What the fuck? Girl tell me, I can't make it tonight because I have to go to a yacht to work. I'm like, bitch, don't you not know people watch us? You can easily get many yachts.
Facts.
She's like, business is business. I'm like, business is business. You big stupid business right now. So, anyways, ladies, Aaron C. Punks.
The exposure you get here is going to go way further than being on a yacht with some
She get me Dubai right now. Now she's in the yacht, Miami River, sweating. Whatever,
I'll tell you
man.
this. The shit that came on the podcast got a trip to Dubai and a yacht in Dubai. So, it's what it is, man.
You see? What, in 1 week?
Yeah.
1 week.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, ladies, Aaron C. Punks on IG, DM me.
Thank you, Chris.
If you want to come on the show.
Yeah, come on the show.
Ladies, if you don't mind, give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, dating status, if you want to, of course.
Your body count.
We're going to start right here. Welcome to the show. Welcome back, actually.
3 years later, and I'm excited to be here. So my name is. I knew you was gonna fucking do it. I thought y'all got rid of that sound. So yes, my name is Queen.
Nope.
So my name is Queen, guys. My highest level of education. Well, right now I'm
I could go through for you. How old are you?
I'm 25.
Where are you from originally?
Orlando, Florida.
Okay. What do you do for work?
So right now, currently, I'm in school, but I also have my own podcast.
Okay, so you're in school full time then?
Yes.
Are you pursuing? I'm assuming probably your master's degree.
Yes, my master's
In?
Business administration,
Nice.
concentration in management.
Where do you want to say where you're going? You don't have to if you don't want
Barry
to.
University. I don't
Okay.
mind. Yeah.
Okay.
And then where'd you get your undergrad? Same place?
Florida Memorial University.
Okay. All right. Relationship status?
Single.
Still?
Yeah, so?
Single.
Damn.
Well, I was in a little something, but it just didn't manifest. So that's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
Oh, so you're fucking then.
Pretty much.
Are your parents still together?
No, they are not still together.
Divorced? Okay. And then Fresh, go ahead. Your favorite question.
Are you on birth control?
I actually just got off birth control
Damn.
because I've noticed that birth control was actually fucking up my emotions. And I literally was like, okay, I have to get off this. And I saw a huge difference within the first 4 months of being off of it.
Okay.
So I would tell ladies right now, just be cautious, just.
Wait, so it makes it more masculine or what?
I actually could agree to that. I don't want to say the word masculine, but I think that it does something to your hormones to where it fucks you up. And I think it does something to you mentally.
Okay.
Well, there's a study that says when girls start using birth control with their partner, they dump them right away because either they were at first in love because of the birth control. I don't know what it is, but like something with the pill turns them off.
What's your racial, like ethnic background? Are you African American, Haitian, Jamaican?
I'm black, and I noticed somebody in the comments said earlier that all the black people on the panel was gonna say they Jamaican or Haitian, but baby, I'm black, African American.
Okay. All right. What about you? What's your name?
Martina.
Martina. How old are you, Martina?
23.
Okay. Where are you from?
What'd you say?
Where are you from?
Miami, Florida.
Okay. What do you do for work?
Currently, I'm unemployed because I just graduated.
Fun employed. Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you get your degree in?
My master's in business administration.
Oh. Do y'all know each other?
No.
We just met.
Yeah.
Okay. Where'd you get it from?
Florida International University.
Okay. Did you get your BA from there too?
I did, yeah.
Okay. FAU, right?
FIU.
Oh, FIU. Okay, okay, in Doral. Relationship status?
Got a little something.
What?
What does that mean, by the way? What does that actually mean?
It's not in like a relationship, but you're not.
Yeah, she's fucking. Yeah.
All right.
So you're a side piece.
So you're with a guy exclusively.
Yes,
Okay. So I'll just put IR. Okay. Are your parents still together?
they are.
Okay. And then birth control?
No, I've just recently got off as well.
You too?
Okay.
God damn.
How long have you been with this guy?
Like a month. It's new. That's why I was like,
okay.
it's a little something.
Okay. And
Background?
racial background.
White and Italian.
Okay. Italian? Full?
Full Italian.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. What about you?
I'm Sanai.
What is it?
Sanai.
Sanar?
Sanai.
Sanai. Okay. How old are you, Sanai?
18.
Okay. Where are you from?
A little bit of everywhere. My parents was in the military, so
Okay. Where'd you go to high school then?
everywhere.
Okay. Where did you do most of your high schooling then?
Georgia.
Okay. Atlanta or
Augusta.
Augusta, Georgia? Okay. Do you live in Miami now or are you just visiting?
I live in Broward.
Oh, okay.
That's a red flag.
What do you do for work?
I work at Hooters.
Okay.
Oh shit.
She belongs to the streets.
Are you in school as well or just working full time? Okay.
Working full time.
Highest education level completed, probably high school, right?
Yeah.
Relationship status?
She don't want to say.
Single.
Oh.
Why you laughing?
Why are you laughing?
Single.
God damn.
You just break up with him or something? Or?
I date girls.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So are you like full on for the other team or are you bisexual?
Pretty full on for the
Pretty
other.
full on?
Yeah.
Okay. Relationship status? Oh, sorry. I mean, are your parents still together?
No.
No. Birth control? Well, I guess
I
there's
don't
no
know. I
need in
don't
this
need
case.
No need for it, I guess.
Okay. What about you?
Is that a top on your face?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a
Heart?
heart and 3 dots.
3 dots?
You kill somebody?
No, that would be it would be a
Okay, just had to double check.
Okay.
All right. What about you?
I'm Maddie Bidding.
Oh, sorry. What's your like racial background? I see Asian, but where specifically?
Oh, what if I wasn't Asian?
Oh, you are.
I'm half Korean, half Jamaican.
Yeah.
Bumbleclot.
With the name Sinai, I mean, it gives it away.
Bumbucka!
In eyes as well. All right. Korean and Jamaican, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What about you?
I'm Maddie Bidding. I'm 24 years old.
Maddie, 24. Where are you from?
Bucks County, Pennsylvania.
Oh, shit. I don't know where. Okay.
No, right outside of Philadelphia.
Okay. What do you do for work?
I own an entertainment company. I also have a successful Airbnb out here that I bought about a year ago. And I just started my own podcast called Sex with Success.
Okay. So you said Airbnb. You have how many Airbnb units you got?
One. I just bought my first property
Okay.
in June 2023.
Okay. Congrats.
Nice.
Thank you.
And then you said you run an entertainment company.
Yes.
What does that entail? Are we talking music? Are we talking film?
Event based. So back in Philadelphia, Jersey, and New York area, I was throwing a lot of events. And then when I came down here, I was getting paid through nightlife through my entertainment LLC.
Okay.
I kind of stepped away from throwing events when I got out here.
Okay. And then you said you have a podcast. Where do you do that? Is it YouTube, Spotify?
YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, all the platforms. I do it off of like podcasters, Spotify for podcasters.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And what do you talk about on there?
It's called Sex with Success. So what would you think that means?
I mean, I guess it's in the title, but that's yeah.
Sex in the City? Like, what are you talking about here?
Yeah, like, is it like dating and also like being successful? Is that like what it is, or?
So in my first episode, I break it down, but basically Sex with Success is about what are you doing to put yourself in position to win every day. So I say in my first episode, I'm having more sex with success than I am men because I'm super focused on where I want to go in life, right? So I also wanted to create a name that didn't limit my podcast. So that can be any topic: success in the bedroom, success in relationships, success talking to a porn star, success talking to a lawyer, success talking to a realtor. So it kind of didn't limit me, and it was a nice play on words, and it makes people's mind go right where I want it to because of marketing.
Okay. Highest education level completed?
Bachelor's from University of Miami in broadcast journalism.
Okay.
I'm imagining the brand company saying, "Oh, there's a podcast called Sex and Success." Great branding. Okay.
Sex with success.
There you go.
Relationship status?
Single as fuck.
Saw that one coming.
Proud single though.
Are your parents still together?
No.
Birth control?
No.
Okay.
What is your podcast about, by the way? Your podcast.
So my podcast is pretty much about like healing conversations. So I just want people to come on and say like true stories, things that basically helps them out, you know, just to give people advice and just how they do their stories pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And what, I mean, just, I'm assuming Caucasian is your,
Yeah, Irish and German.
all right. All right. What about you?
Hey, my name is Genevieve.
Genevieve.
Yes.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 21.
Where are you from?
I'm from Fort Myers. I'm from a smaller town. I'm from a smaller town besides Fort Myers, but not many people know where it is. So
Okay. So you just say to keep it simple.
yeah.
What do you do for work?
I work at Eddie V's. I actually work with another girl.
Eddie V's.
What is that?
Yes.
Good spot.
It's in the Darden, like Olive Garden, Bahama Breeze, the Capitol Grill.
Good seafood.
Okay.
Yeah. But I go to FAU, so I'm just doing that job for like a side hustle.
Okay. What are you majoring in?
Marketing.
Okay. Pursuing your bachelor's degree, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I'm just got my AA, so I'm
Okay.
on the way to getting that.
Relationship status?
Single.
All right. Parents still together?
They are.
Okay. And then birth control?
I'm off of it.
You're off of it too.
It's
Yeah.
just too
3
hard to
girls
stay
quit.
consistent with. I mean, I can't be taking the pill every day, remembering at the exact same time. That's.
What is your racial background?
I'm actually 97% Chinese.
Okay.
Not many people guess Chinese. Some
Konnichiwa.
people say Hawaiian.
They don't want to be
I
offensive.
see Hawaiian.
Yeah.
They're Chinese? Okay. Are you like first generation or second?
I was actually adopted, so I have an American family.
Mhm.
They're from like Wisconsin and Illinois, so
Oh.
I don't really know what exactly they are.
Oh, okay. All right. So do you know your biological parents or no?
I do not.
You don't. Okay.
Can you make orange chicken?
Listen, y'all. Y'all got fun to surprise me. Dude,
It's good, bro. It's good.
Dude, I never even had a rice cooker at home. Like, I'm dead ass the
Okay.
most. Yeah, we don't gotta go further.
Okay.
Okay.
That is
Fantastic.
that.
Great.
What about you? What's your name?
My name's Ashley.
How old are you?
I just turned 30 2 weeks ago.
Wait, 30?
Yes.
Sorry to hear that.
Where are you from?
I was born in Miami.
Okay. You from here too? You live here?
No, I live in West Palm.
Okay.
That's a big red flag.
Uh-huh.
Holy.
What do you do for work?
My parents own a nightclub.
Okay, so you help them with that?
Yes.
Okay.
I
you,
do.
You help run that?
Yes.
What, Chris? Sorry. Highest education level completed?
I am still in college. I want to be a midwife.
Midwife.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What gave you the idea?
I love kids.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you're in college pursuing what degree?
Well, right now I'm going to get into a program that I applied to
Mm-hmm.
so I can continue with the midwife.
Okay.
Yes.
What is a midwife?
They help
Labor.
deliver your
babies.
baby.
Basically,
Deliver
she's help with
babies.
kids.
Okay.
Like delivering them.
Yeah.
Like
Basically.
they go through the pregnancy with the woman.
Like,
Yeah.
they're there with
Oh.
the parents, helping deliver.
Oh.
And I can go like to the house and do it private or in the hospital.
Okay. Interesting.
It's kind of tough because you're seeing everything. Ugh.
Yeah. It's a beautiful experience.
Not to me, but hey, props to you for doing that.
Okay.
That's different.
Do you have your own kids or no?
No, I lost one 7 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Relationship status? Yeah.
Recently single.
Recently single.
Yeah.
How long were you out together?
No comment.
Was it a long time?
No. Almost 5 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are your parents still together?
They're going through it,
But they're still together.
technically.
Okay. But they're separated, maybe.
Maybe.
All right. All right. Birth control.
I got off of it.
God damn. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm not sexually active right now, so I'm off of it. So there's no
Stop
reason
the
for me
cap.
to take it.
Yeah, don't say they're not sexually active.
No, I'm serious.
Okay.
I would take it if
All
I was
right.
sexually
We believe
active.
you.
Sure.
I'm out.
We believe you.
Racial background.
Honduran.
Full?
Yes.
All right. Okay. What about you? What's your name?
My name is also Ashley.
Okay. Original. How old are you?
I turned 21 this year in January.
Oh, you just turned 21. Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I spent most of my life in Pembroke Pines, Florida.
Okay, Pembroke Pines. Okay.
Yeah.
Great area.
Okay.
Love Pines.
What do you do for work?
I currently work in the service industry.
Okay. Like a waitress or?
Yeah, I bartended for 3 years, and then now I'm like going back to waiting again.
Okay. Highest education level completed?
I'm in my 3rd year for my bachelor's.
Okay. What you majoring in?
Business law.
Okay. Do you want to say we're going to school?
I'm going to school in FAU.
Okay. FAU or FIU?
No, FAU.
Okay, that's up in Boca, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Relationship status?
Taken. I have a boyfriend, yeah.
Okay, how long you been together?
For 3 years already.
Oh, shit.
How'd you guys meet?
We met in Texas Row House.
The restaurant?
Yeah.
He was like, give me some bread and some steak.
He was the expo and I was a hostess, and that's how it went down.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
Are your parents still together?
My parents are still together, yes.
Yes, okay. And birth control?
No birth control, no. Absolutely
Okay.
not.
Where are you from? You have an accent.
Okay, I was born and raised in Venezuela.
Okay. Okay. But are you Venezuelan?
I am. I was born there.
Okay, okay, cool. What about you?
My name is Mila,
Okay. How old are you, Mila?
25.
Where are you from originally?
I grew up in Broward, but I'm from everywhere because I was a military brat.
Okay, where'd you go to high school then?
Broward,
What town?
like Hollywood.
Oh,
Hollywood
okay.
Pines.
All right, Hollywood. Wait, isn't Hollywood technically Miami-Dade?
No,
No, it is
like,
Broward?
It's Broward.
It's like
It's a lot.
It's like a,
okay.
it's a weird.
So consider it's Broward,
Yeah,
but
okay, I thought it'd
Yeah.
be Miami-Dade.
It's
It's
like
literally
them-
at the border.
Yeah.
Cloudy line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like West Park is like
Yeah,
Miami
that's the border.
and
That's
Broward.
the border.
Like it's weird.
Okay.
That's the Dade County border.
Okay. Work? What do you do for work?
I'm a student right now.
Probably went to
Full-time student?
MacArthur.
Okay. Where do you go to school?
Broward College,
Okay. What are you majoring in?
IT.
Okay.
that's
South-
good.
South Campus.
Yeah, I'm following up from the military.
Relationship status?
Single.
You were in the military?
Yes.
Okay. What branch?
Navy.
Okay. You did you did 4 and then
No,
you got out?
No, I did almost 3. So I didn't
Okay.
complete my contract.
How'd you get out then?
Early sep.
Early what? I'm sorry.
Early sep. So I had an early separation.
Oh.
Due
They,
to like
they let
yeah,
you do that?
we discussed this. We discussed this on the last podcast.
The last show.
Yeah, where
I mean, how long ago was that?
I was-
Years?
Years
I
ago,
was like
though.
I'm
investigated
not
by
gonna remember.
NCIS, and
Oh.
then it was. But I got a general discharge. It's a long story that I'm not gonna get into again.
Hold on. Weed? Someone do weed?
No, not any drugs. No, just unfortunate events.
I forgot what it was, but it was definitely something like along those lines.
Like it was a bunch of deaths that happened that I broke. The
Car accident?
rules. Something along those lines, and then, like I was drinking too, and
Okay.
there was a bunch of incidents where like a lot of people died, like 3 people in my command that were like directly
From a car accident, from drinking and driving.
Well, no, they were separate incidents, so it was just a lot going on.
All right. Well,
I vaguely remember this because you said NCIS.
Yes.
Yeah, for the audience, it's Naval Criminal Investigation Service. Anytime like something, a crime or any type of bullshit misconduct is happening,
Yeah.
the military has its own agency that investigates it, whether it's Army CID for Army, NCIS for Marines or the Navy or Air Force OSI. So, wait, okay.
I didn't kill anybody.
Okay, so basically, yeah, because they got to investigate all misconduct. So you just got a other than honorable discharge.
Yes, but I recently got upgraded to general
Okay, all right.
due to
So
circumstances.
okay, so it doesn't look as okay.
No, it doesn't. Yeah.
As long as you don't get a dishonorable discharge, you're fine.
No, for sure, for sure.
yo,
That's like worse than a convicted felon.
yo,
It's bad.
Chad said she's lying. She crashed a plane. She capping.
You said that she crashed the plane?
It's not that bad.
She killed 5 people.
Crashed a plane.
Well, it's the Navy, so
Same shit, bro.
Not at all.
okay. So so you got your GI Bill then?
Yes.
Okay,
And my
so you
dad
still got a
also
GI Bill.
served for 25 years, so even if I didn't, I had his too.
Okay, but you got your own.
Yes.
All right. Full?
No, not full.
Partial?
Yes.
Okay. Are your parents still together?
No, they're divorced.
Okay. Birth control?
No,
Okay.
been off.
Body count.
Can I ask the significance of this question?
And it's Chris.
Don't even want to.
Over 9,000!
Chris, you want to tell her why?
Oh, because
500. No, I'm joking.
I believe her.
because we just want to know your body count. Simple as that.
I mean, it doesn't matter because no one's gonna tell the truth, and there's no way to verify. So it literally does not matter.
We can ask the streets. They might tell us.
The streets are gonna lie too.
Yeah. You got a point there.
Fantastic. All right. What about you? What's your name?
Jessica,
How old are you, Jessica?
27,
All right. Where are you from?
Bogota, Colombia.
Okay. Do you live in Miami now or just visiting?
No, I lived in, I was born and raised in West Palm, but I live in Boca now, so yeah.
Okay. So you've been here like most of your life?
Yeah, half of my life.
Okay. What do you do for work?
I'm an executive assistant, but I'm building my own, aesthetic business.
Okay. So you work for like an aesthetic clinic or something like that, and you're an assistant there, or?
Not like it. I'm an executive assistant for something else, but that's what pretty much, funds the
Gotcha.
other business, yeah.
Highest education level completed?
I got my AA in business and marketing.
Okay. Where'd you get it from?
Palm Beach State.
All right. Relationship status?
Single.
All right. Parents that get still together?
Separated.
Okay. Are they back in Colombia or here?
Well, my mom lives here, but my dad lives in Colombia, so I go
Okay.
back and forth.
Gotcha. Birth control?
No, never.
Okay. And what's your racial background?
My mom is Filipino and Guamanian, and then my dad's black.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Niggas be going all over the place.
Okay.
Niggas be international.
Okay. And then for you, you're just full Colombian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for you? Okay, cool. So I'll start off with the first question. We got a special guest in the house, George. Can you introduce yourself to the people, man?
We know who you are, but they might know who you are.
Oh, my name is GeorgeGammon. I've got a YouTube channel, a couple of them. The GeorgeGammon channel and the Rebel Capitalist channel, where we talk about freedom, liberty, free market capitalism, macroeconomics. We talked about that the other night. Mm-hmm. And I got a podcast, the Rebel Capitalist Show. And that's how most people would know me.
All right.
Okay.
So I'll start with the first question here. If you had to take a rough estimate, what percentage of women, because this could be women that you know personally, girls that you've met throughout the course of your life, just in your own personal experience, and this is going to vary from all of you guys, what percentage of women would you say are financially literate? All right, go ahead. What percentage of women would you say are financially literate? Like women that you know, that you've been friends with, it could be your parents, relatives, whatever it may be. What percentage would you say are financially literate? Maybe half, 50%? Less, like 10%? All of them, 80%? What would you say?
I would say it's 60, no, like 50-50. It just depends on who,
50-50?
how they are, yeah.
50-50.
Okay. What about you?
I want to say 1%, maybe
Are financially
maybe 10% for women over 30 that I know.
that are financially literate?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. So under 30, 1% are financially literate.
Yes.
Okay.
But then again, I don't know that many people, so I'm basing off of my own personal.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's like,
For what you know.
it's
So
not
the
like a
IQ in
huge-
spending money is very high, but the IQ in making money, not so much.
Not so much.
Okay. What about you?
I think that probably like 40% of women.
Are financially literate, you would say?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What about you?
I would say 50%.
You think half?
Yes.
Okay. What about you?
I think probably like half as well.
Okay. What about you?
I would say 20%.
Okay. What about you?
I'd say like 30.
30?
Yeah.
Okay. You?
I'm gonna say like 50.
You think half as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I gotta go with 30.
30.
30%.
Okay.
So what's our range? 60 to 1?
Yeah, it's looking
Yeah,
like
pretty much.
pretty much 50% and below is what it is. So let me ask this then. Do you think that you are financially literate? Yes or no?
Hell no.
No. Okay, fair. Thank you for being honest. What about you?
No, I'm not there yet.
No?
Absolutely not.
No. Okay.
I would say yes.
You would say yes. Okay.
Will be one day.
Okay, so not now?
Almost, but not fully.
Okay.
The same thing almost, but not fully.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say I'm still learning, but I'm learning more.
Okay.
I would say I'm getting there, yeah.
So really only one girl. It's
Wow.
actually way less than even in this panel. It's not 50%.
I like the honesty though.
Yeah. What would you say is the worst thing what fucks women up financially you think the most? Start here and then work our way around.
What financed me? What?
What do you think messes women up the most financially?
What? What's the question again?
Could be
What messes women
could be
up?
like shopping.
It could be,
for example,
a shopping problem,
definitely.
overspending on credit cards,
Yeah.
not budgeting properly, living way outside of their
Could be
means, traveling too much, spending too much on clothes. It could be anything that you could think of. But like in general, what do you think contributes to women having issues with finances?
Definitely like the shopping, and if you like to eat a lot out, I know I'm one of them. So I feel like if a lot of women, kind of like budget that smart, obviously you wouldn't be spending a lot of money outside, and it's just things like that, like impulsive actions that you just like to go do and spend money on.
Wait, you don't cook?
I mean, I do, but sometimes, I get lazy. Like on Sundays, I don't like to cook. It's like, I'll go eat or something. But during the week, I like to cook, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What about you?
What about you?
I would say being too influenced by their peers and also mismanaging their money. Because like from my background, I used to be in the entertainment industry. So I used to see a lot of people lose the value of money. So they would be able to make fast money and then blow it the same way they made it or not know how to manage it. So they were making money. They just weren't properly allocating it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
Broke men.
Damn.
Okay. Can you expand on it a little bit?
Okay, so me coming from a relationship, like I'm coming from like my perspective and like my mom's perspectives as well. Like I feel like when you get into a relationship with a broke guy, like it's really difficult for you to like, let's say you're keeping up with money, but then you have that person also that you have to keep up with. Like you have a dependent too.
So providing for a man, you're saying?
Providing for a man, yeah.
Okay.
You ever dated a broke guy before?
Yep.
Is your current boyfriend now broke? God damn! What the fuck?
Wait, she said, yeah?
Yeah?
Oh, shit.
Allegedly.
Well, nigga, he went to Texas Roadhouse. What do you expect?
Yeah, bro. Like in the service industry, there's
Yeah.
so much money you can make.
Yeah, bro.
I guess you didn't learn from that lesson
Get
then.
that free bread, man. Literally, that free bread from her and from the restaurant. They can get that free bread. All right, fantastic. What about you?
I would say mishandling your money.
How so?
Like if you like a lavish life, then you're gonna live it. You're gonna spend a lot of money.
Okay.
What is that?
I guess trying to chase luxury, you would say?
No, I would say like going out to eat, getting your hair done, your nails, your eyebrows. That's all money.
Do you do all that yourself?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
All that.
Who's paying for it?
I am. I'm independent.
Oh, excuse me. All right.
All right.
That's dope.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'd say like balancing your priorities, like right now having school, work, your own time for your friends, everything else kind of just depends on where you are, depending on how old you are, where you're at in life. Like for me, school takes like a lot of time. So same with having a job. Like some of my friends still don't have jobs, so it's like not me, but like that's what takes most of my money. For the general population of women, I think just on anything, responsibilities, priorities, whatever you decide to put that in, whether that's fashion, going out, traveling, everyone has their own thing. So.
All right. What about you?
I would say access to information and knowledge and just the people that are around you. A lot of women don't grow up being taught these things on how to make generational wealth and just learning how to save, learning how to put your money into assets. So I think it's just like a lack of knowledge, lack of information, and a lack of like women that want to know.
Mm-hmm. All right. What about you?
I'm the younger one of the group, so I would definitely. I said I'm the younger one of the group, so I would definitely say like partying and stuff like that, and like life experiences. You wanna?
Oh yeah, she's lesbian, so she pays for her own drinks. Don't forget that. Regular girls don't say that shit.
When you go out, you pay for stuff?
It depends on the night.
No, because I would argue, you go with a girl, they bring you to the table.
Yeah.
No, you don't pay for shit.
Yeah.
No, when it's two girls, bro, they split the bill.
Well,
You gotta
all right.
pay.
She told me she had dick before, so she had dick before in the past, so but now she's currently dating a nigga. So
She had to figure out she didn't like it.
Why? No, why did you go from dick to vagina? I'm curious.
I just connect more with women on a intimate and intellectual level.
Wait, so on the date, who pays? You or your girlfriend?
Huh?
Who pays normally, you or your
It
girlfriend?
just depends on the day. I don't have a girlfriend, no. But,
Well, if you did.
oh, if I did, it just depends on who's treating the other person.
Okay, so you said that you connect more and you bond with women, but let me ask you this: are you actually aroused by them too?
Yes.
Oh, you are. Okay.
Okay,
Hold
so
on. What's your type though?
What do you mean?
Do you like mask women?
What do you look for? Like
I like masked women. I like any type of woman. I just really have to connect with you.
Wait, so question, your body count?
4.
Everybody.
Huh?
400?
No, 4?
4 flat.
That's cap, bro.
Stop the cap.
At 18?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
How many you supposed to have at 18? How many did you
0?
have at 18? Man, I don't know what world you live in.
That's you're right, though. I won't lie.
0 is
Okay.
crazy.
This nigga with the damn, that's crazy, man.
That's crazy, boy.
18, bro. No, it's 18, man. I was playing Nintendo, bro.
You're a guy, though, Chris.
I know, you're right.
Oh, man. What the fuck, bro?
Oh, man, she already fucking, man. Now.
Yeah, okay. Moving on smartly. What about you? What do you think?
Yo, did you start drinking already?
Nah, I'm sober as fuck, man.
What?
Shout out to Gorilla Maros.
Wait, so no Hennessy?
Nah, bro.
You started early.
Yeah, bro.
All right. What about you?
I'm gonna say budgeting and budgeting your
Budgeting?
priorities. Yeah.
All right.
Like, yeah, that's
All
pretty
right.
much it. Budgeting.
All right. What about you?
Honestly, I have to piggyback on what Maddie said. Pretty much for me, it was credit, not understanding credit. So I would say lack of information. And I didn't know how important credit was until I actually needed it. So I had already effed it up. And now it's like I was trying to fix it, but it's like it was already too late. So I feel like that was the most important thing.
I have a question. Does everyone here know their credit score?
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah. All right,
I
let's
don't
go
think I
around the
know my
table. What's your credit score roughly?
What's your credit score?
You guys are women, so it don't matter, bro. Like, it don't matter. Like, there's baddies that have 400 credit scores and nobody gives a fuck, bro.
Yeah, yachts, super yachts.
Dude, you got a 420 credit score. It's an L for you.
I would argue before I get married, if I ever get married, what's your credit score? Just to know, you know? Just to know.
I mean, those are important things to
Yeah.
ask.
What is it,
Really
500?
important. No, it's 610.
610?
Yeah.
All right. Getting there.
It's not too bad.
I'm 740.
Okay.
740?
That's pretty solid.
Okay.
Okay, you.
I just checked today is 747.
Really?
Wait a minute. With
Okay.
what? Well, no.
Wait,
no.
wait,
no,
I was
no.
18.
How is it so high?
My mom built my credit for
Yeah,
my
That's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
see,
Now that makes sense. I'm like, what are you
Yeah.
buying? How to my credit? Okay, cool. All right.
She's Asian, too.
You can be an authorized user.
What about you?
That's what my mom did.
770.
Okay. What about you?
Really high.
I believe her.
7:30.
Man, y'all capping now,
I bet
bro.
you're Asian, bro. I believe her, man.
Okay, what about you?
My phone.
What about you?
What about you?
750.
Stop the cap.
I'm serious.
That's why I hate asking this question, bro. They about to cap all over the place.
I
What
can
about
show
you?
I'm at 800.
Yo!
Damn.
Stop the show!
Damn.
Stop the show! What have you? No, hold
Can
on.
we actually pull out our phones?
Hold on. What's on credit?
My credit?
No. What's on there?
Oh, my car. Like I paid for a car before, and then the house that I live in too. I worked for a really long time. Like I paid for all those stuff.
Wait, you have a house?
And it's 800 just with those two things?
What's your highest
That's
credit
it?
card limit?
Yeah, and a car. Like, but I started when I was 18 and stuff, and I started paying for a lot of stuff. You know.
Wait a minute. Something isn't right here.
Yeah, but I'm
What
50,
is not
I started
right?
around
I
18.
just
I'm
turned
51 and
21.
I don't have an 800 credit score.
I do. I can show
You
you.
have a house?
The
Like,
math ain't
like you
mathing.
own the house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any credit cards?
I have two.
What's the highest limit?
The highest limit will be 10,000. On my credit card.
Nigga. Something ain't right here, bro.
Your family got money back in Venezuela?
No. They came here with $0. It does
Sign
not
off
have any
here,
money
nigga.
right here.
Something wrong.
Drug money, man.
She a hostess with a
I can
house.
show
and
you.
800 credit score?
hostess with a house?
Come on, man.
I'm not a hostess right now. I was a hostess when I met my
Nigga,
boyfriend.
she
I bartended for a really long
Nigga, she
time.
got 2 jobs, bro. One of them
I do
is-
not have one.
No, but Mara, she
One of
wants
this
to
shit
show
we'll
us,
talk
though.
about.
Yeah, sign off there, bro.
Okay.
There's some red flag. Okay,
All right.
whatever. What about you?
My credit score is 650.
There we go.
But
Keeping
like,
it real.
just like Sanai, I started off with like a 740 when I was 18 because my mom had me as an unauthorized user, under her credit
Okay,
card.
which doesn't count, by the way, but that's fine.
It doesn't count, but like when you turn 18,
It
everything
counts.
like
Yeah, it does.
blows.
Yeah, it just
and
translates over.
Yeah,
What about you?
so-
715.
Interesting. Okay. Now, I'll ask this one last question, then Jordan, I'm going to pass it to you. Just this now, you get a kind of like an idea of where all the girls stand.
Yeah.
And then you can ask your questions. What would you say is the one thing that you struggle with financially that fucks you up? It could be you have bad budgeting habits. It could be credit card debt. It could be you have an addiction to shopping. Like personally for you, what messes you up? You eat out too much? What eats away at your money and puts you in a financial you're like, fuck, I could have done better here. We could start right here, actually. Right? Or yeah, she started last time. Right here.
So for me, I would say it's more so just debt. just already being
Okay.
in debt. I'm not materialistic, so I'm not somebody that believes in shopping and Gucci, all that. I don't like that stuff. But
Yeah.
for me, it's like because I have so many bills and I'm trying to catch up, I've always kind of just spent my money more on that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, what about you?
Student loans.
Okay.
Oh wow.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I would say I just spend money sometimes to spend money. Like if somebody doesn't have something, I be wanting to help them out. Like I give out money.
Stop the cap.
So you're a charity?
A charity is crazy. No, you have to be
A good
close to
What do your parents do for a living?
My mom's in the military now. She's contracting. She lives in Abu Dhabi.
Okay. And your father?
My dad, I don't even know what he do.
Wait, are your parents divorced?
I don't know what your dad
Okay,
does.
so wait. Okay, so your mom's in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
She's in the UAE. Who do you live with?
I live by myself with my friend.
Okay, that's why she's lesbian.
Nigga, you're 18.
What does that mean?
All right, something is out of here either, bro. What's going on here, bro?
Yeah, what the hell?
To the streets.
All right. Okay. All right.
What is that?
All right. What about you?
I would say my biggest regret was putting too much money down on my car. I was like, always had this mindset of if I have the money, I should put it down so I don't have to pay that interest over time. But you should also learn to use other people's money
Leverage.
for exactly. So you're paying more monthly bills, but you're not putting too much up front, too much capital up front where you could have used it to play in other places.
George, that's actually pretty good, man. I like that.
Yeah. No,
That's
she's going to
smart,
do really
man.
well today.
All right. What did when did you purchase your vehicle that you made this regret? Was it recently?
So I had a Honda Pilot 2005 since I was 16, and I kept it till the wheels literally fell off. I sold it to CarMax for $300, and I bought my Tesla in 2022 of March. So it's about to be 2 years.
That was a bad time to buy cars at that point, right?
Yeah, because they didn't do the tax write-off, which was like throwing me because you could do like the tax exemption.
Yeah.
But that was the literal, like there was like a couple months that they didn't allow it, and I bought in that time period, but it's okay.
Well, I mean, prices were probably higher then, too.
For sure,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're like down by like 8,000.
You can buy Tesla for now, like what? 50K now? 40K now?
30K.
I bought mine for 49. So, but I think it's lower now for the
No,
model.
but brand new?
Brand new, yeah.
Wait, what model?
Model 3.
Oh, yeah, that's shit. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I wasn't going big right
I'm thinking
away.
X, like, okay, never mind.
All right. Okay. What about you?
Mine was probably a mix of like the student loans, and I also had like a first car that kind of was just like a huge mistake. Like I shouldn't have bought it at the financial point I was at.
What'd
and
you buy?
I did. It was a Charger, but it wasn't like
So you bought a Charger?
It wasn't one of those like
Yo, you like
Scat
niggas, huh?
Pack brand
she
new
does.
ones, but
You like niggas, huh?
Yep.
I don't
Gotta
got
be,
type.
bro. Charger? You say age driving a
Yeah,
Charger?
what
Like,
the fuck, bro?
trap house?
Yo, not only that, a Chinese woman driving a Charger.
Listen, that was my baby.
On the road. Yo.
To the left now. Get the way.
I mean, I miss her, but
Niggas. To the left now. Underwear.
Everybody can look.
I hit you long time.
Everybody can look.
I hit you long time. Sorry. Composure. Yeah. That was funny. That was really funny. Okay, moving on, Smarty. What about you?
Yo, Mark, focus, man.
Myron's losing control.
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas?
So I heard, right? It's a study that says like the worst drivers are Asian women, bro. You heard about that
I've
study?
heard that.
That's a lie.
Yeah, but I don't believe that.
what we're the worst drivers
That's a
Yeah,
lie.
in the world,
in the world.
Yeah.
I mean that's bold.
That's a lie.
especially Chinese.
Still
They don't know where they're going.
I mean it's getting
Ice too low.
specific here.
I'm done. Let's move on. All right, what about you?
I would say school because I pay for my school.
By yourself?
Yes. Yeah. And also like living a lavish life and not wanting to like owe things. So pay everything.
In full?
Yes. I just don't like having debts because it gives me anxiety.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Because I already know what I'm gonna say.
What?
Yo,
My
make it
boyfriend. I
5
feel like I spend a lot of money on him. I do spend a lot of money on him.
What do you buy your boyfriend?
Lots of things.
Like?
Like I paid off his car.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Dude, that nigga winning, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga said, "Yo, Shorty gonna take care of me. I'm good."
Does he take care of you?
Wait, how much was that?
Like $20,000.
Holy, yo, I'm single. Swear to God. What? 20K?
Damn.
I know.
Wait, 20K.
She went from Venezuela to Vanessa Suela, man. Bro, Vanessa, what the fuck, bro?
Wait, hold
That
on.
nigga met her at Texas Roadhouse getting free bread. Now he's getting free bread for real. Like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
Especially with them teams, man. You so paid.
What the fuck, bro?
My man came up from nothing to something.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh,
so,
shit.
bro.
Hold on. In total, how much money did you spend roughly?
Nigga finessing a girl from third world country, man. No remorse.
So the boys, you know, bro.
That's a hate crime. That's a hate crime, bro.
It's the city boy. That nigga a hut boy now, man. God damn. The village boys, we up.
Damn. Okay, in total, how much did you spend on your boyfriend?
Okay, I don't a lot. Like I don't know. I just whatever he wants, I buy.
Why?
Like average, let's say like 50K.
Dang, you like girls too?
30K.
I like girls too. Okay, I actually like girls too, but I'm with a boy right now.
How long have you guys been together?
With my boyfriend for 3 years. Yeah.
But I'm curious where she gets all this money.
Oh, okay.
Me too.
I can say why. Okay, basically, I used to bartend, and you know, like bartenders make a lot of money in tips and shit. No, I don't do that. You're not gonna find me on any of the platforms at all. But yeah, bartenders, like when I used to bartend, I made a lot of money from that.
How much you made?
I'm not gonna say how much I made.
Roughly.
I can't say how much I made.
How much is a good night for you? Roughly.
A good night was at around $800 a night. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Very possible.
Bartending, yeah.
Yeah.
But that was just a Bahama Breeze. And that was a regular. I just got into another restaurant. Yeah.
I believe her, man.
Yeah.
I'm being serious. Yeah.
Especially down
Yeah,
here.
one of Pepper Pies.
Yeah.
I
That's
used
a
to
good
work
one,
there.
Pepper Pies. Yeah.
I worked there for 3 years. Yeah. It was
How
fun.
old is your boyfriend?
My boyfriend is about to turn 24 years old.
How old are you?
I'm 21. I just turned 21.
Sheesh.
My nigga finesse her.
Yeah.
To the max, bro.
Finesse
Yo.
as well, man.
Yo, D game on point. Pause.
Yeah.
Big pause.
All right. What about you?
I would say falling victim to losing the value of money and also not being able to control a lot of unfortunate situations that require saving. So it's like, you know how people say you save for a rainy day and then it rains every day?
Yeah.
Everything. And then a lot of people don't know that a lot of people are like 2 life emergencies from being homeless or
That's true.
like or 1 or 2 even from being like on the streets or whatever the case ended up somewhere more unfortunate due to whatever emergencies or whatever.
George, what's the study you said American savings $1,000? What's the percentage of people that have less than $1,000 in their account?
So 60% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. And what's crazy about that is 40% of the people that are making over $100,000 a year are living paycheck to paycheck.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
Even
a
with
pretty
100K
shocking
per
statistic.
year plus, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I would say student loans as well because I
Student
paid
loans?
for my own school. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing bankruptcy won't save you from, bro.
Yeah, really what it boils down to is you have to produce more than you consume.
Yeah.
And people really struggle with that. So you have to ask yourself, how much am I producing right now? And just be really, really honest. You say, do I consume more than this? And most people would say yes. So that's the biggest problem.
So I'll ask one last question. I'm going to turn it to you. I won't get specific here, but I'm just going to say, who at the table makes more than $100,000 a year?
Raise your hand.
Anybody? Okay. All right.
Well, she has to.
You have to.
Okay, I don't want to raise my hand.
Nigga, just raise your hand.
Be honest.
Come
So
on,
there's
man.
Okay, so over 200 per year.
No.
Okay, so somewhere between 100 to 200. So everyone else is under 100K. Okay, all right. Which, you know, just so you ladies know, only about 15% of the U.S. population makes 100,000, so it's a minority. All right, George, I'll turn to you, man. Go ahead.
Well,
you got an idea of what where everyone stands.
Yeah, you want me to write down some questions so we could have some fun, do like a trivia, like a macro trivia game.
Sure.
But I think the gals are going to do pretty well.
Okay.
So I'll start off with some of the harder questions, and then we'll kind of use that as a gauge.
Yeah, okay.
So first question, what is the Fed?
Federal Reserve.
Yeah. So what is the Federal Reserve?
Basically, our economy is printing fake money right
But
now.
what is the Federal Reserve?
Who created the currency?
You're getting close.
The value of the U.S. dollar.
Well, what the Federal Reserve, I would say, is the central bank of the United States.
Okay. Yeah.
But you're very close. So that's good.
Okay. So we had one person. Did anyone else know that? Let's be honest here.
I did. I swear to God, I said the bank. I swear to God.
You said the bank?
Yes, I swear to God.
I didn't hear her say that, but okay.
She did.
She did? Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Go ahead.
Okay, next one. What is inflation?
What we're going through right now.
Yeah.
But what is
okay, hold
that?
on.
So what does that mean?
When-
You want me to go?
When-
How about this? I'll go around the table,
Yeah.
and you can just say yes or no if you know, or you can give a guess. That'll probably be easier, right?
Okay.
We'll start here.
What is inflation?
What is inflation?
Like she said, like what we're going through right now, like the cost of living is going just crazy up, and everything in general, like just everything in general.
Okay. What about you?
When the value of the U.S. dollar goes down, and like she said, the cost of living is higher than what the minimum wage is, what people are making.
Okay.
When just as she said, the cost
I mean,
of
she
living
should
high.
know for sure.
Well, yeah, because I was born in Venezuela.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a lot of inflation over there. But basically, like, my parents... Maracaibo, yeah.
Yeah.
My parents used to make, like, in a week, what was the value of a box of pizza. And then the living cost was really high. So then it was, like, you weren't able to buy, like groceries or anything, or, like, afford anything, you know?
Okay.
Wow.
It's what we're going through right now, but everything's expensive.
You guys can't say it's not what we're going through right now. What is inflation?
Well, everything has changed now. I feel like, let's say like way before, years ago, maybe like a gallon of milk was like $2.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like, let's say like $7 with tax.
Okay.
So everything has gone up. Everything's more expensive.
Okay. And George, you give me the best. We'll go through all, and then you say whoever you think got the best answer.
I would say prices and wages rise, and the money that people can make goes lower. They just can't afford as much as the prices are rising.
These are some pretty good answers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually
impressed.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Inflation is when the economy is overproducing the amount of money, and there's not enough to go around. Basically, is the best way I could put it.
Okay.
Y'all have such good answers, so sophisticated. Basically, it's when the economy is very broke and nobody can afford to live.
Okay, it's simple.
I like that one.
All right.
I mean, yeah, she said it. The cost of living is going up, and people can't afford it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Simple. Eggs being over $10.
Okay, I like that
All
one.
right. Fair enough.
I read a report yesterday, or not yesterday, but the other day that said somewhere in the country a Big Mac is now like $18. I don't know where it was. I don't know if that's
probably Dubai.
Connecticut or maybe New York, something like that. But
Wow.
that, yeah,
A Big Mac?
yeah.
Big Mac is not that good.
Yeah.
Yo,
San Francisco, New York City, Alaska.
yo, Chris. Sorry, buddy. Prices are going up.
Funny.
Yeah, but those are some good answers.
Yeah.
All right.
Very good.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, not bad.
Okay, so I think I got to ask maybe some harder questions.
No.
Okay, what does GFC stand for?
Say it again.
GFC.
Greatest common factor.
The what?
All right, we'll start. Give your guess.
I think I got him on this one.
Yeah, give your guess. We can start here and then work our way. And if you don't know, you can just say I don't know.
I don't know,
GFC?
but
You don't
I
know?
do feel like I know it. But I'm gonna say I don't know because I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Oh, you can guess. That's what it's all about.
I pass.
I'm gonna say I pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it gross something? I don't know.
Okay.
I can't. Yeah.
GFC.
Yep.
Gross financial.
Cock.
Sure, cock. We're just gonna go with that because I can't think of the C.
All right.
Maybe gross financial commission.
Okay.
It has to do with like maybe gross income or something. I'm not fully sure.
Okay.
Just taking a guess.
It's GFC. I don't know where you got the GI from. But go ahead.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't know either, but I'm gonna guess. General financial competency.
Okay.
I'm just.
That sounds
I'm
like
not
it's
sure.
That sounded right.
Sounds about right.
Well, they're getting
It's
the
not right.
F right.
It's not right.
They're getting the F right.
Can I answer it?
Is it global?
Global financial crisis.
You got it.
Global financial crisis.
I mean, I knew it was something like that.
I was close.
All right. Next one.
Okay, let's see. Where did dollars come from? The majority of them.
All right. We can start here and then work our way backwards. Miss Columbia, we're talking about U.S. dollars, right?
Yeah. So if you go to your bank account, and let's just say in your checking account you've got $1,000. where did those dollars come from?
Okay. Start here, Miss Columbia. What do you think? Just give your idea of what you might think could be.
Honestly, it's gonna be wrong, but I want
That's
to
fine.
say maybe the government. Not sure.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
Not really sure.
All right.
You said most of them.
Mhm.
I would say the Treasury or the FDIC. One of any of the FDICs or the Treasury or from circulation. I don't know. Those are my answers.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not even gonna try. I don't know.
I'll admit this is a hard one.
Well, as she said, Treasury, and also even though we have our money in our bank, it's also being used.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought of like your employer, but obviously not specifically.
Okay.
So from my knowledge, it's the Federal Reserve, but it's honestly being printed into thin air now because they used to do the currency with gold and they no longer hold it against gold anymore, to my knowledge. And then also any of the numbers that you see in your bank account aren't actually physical money until you actually go to retrieve it. All of it is just digital numbers.
Damn.
I'm gonna sit this one out.
I was gonna say the Treasury as well, but
Okay.
The money that's being printed with the Treasury.
Okay.
That's
Yeah. So good. Pretty good answer. Pretty good answer. So the money that you have in your account is lent into existence. So when you have an Airbnb?
Yes.
Do you have a mortgage out on that Airbnb?
I do.
Okay. So when you went to the bank and said, hey, I need to borrow X amount of,
I actually did a private lender. I didn't do a bank.
okay, then that would be different because
Right.
those dollars already exist.
Right.
So
But when you, let's just say, you're going to get a mortgage at a bank.
yeah, so they would create those dollars out of thin air.
Mhm.
So that's because those dollars are a deposit liability on their balance sheet. They're an asset in your balance sheet, or excuse me, a liability on your balance sheet as far as because you have to pay back that loan.
Right.
And then those dollars are an asset. Then on their balance sheet, the loan itself is an asset. So banks create dollars by lending them into existence. But your other answer is pretty good too.
The
Because,
gold.
well, the physical pieces of paper are a liability of the Fed.
Yeah.
So those are created by the central planners. And
Well,
then
that's why they say the U.S. dollar doesn't have any more real worth because there's no actual trade going on.
Yeah, yeah. But it's a very good answer.
Okay.
So the majority from the banks is
Cool.
the short
That's good.
answer there.
All right.
Some chats?
Yeah, I can read some chats, and then George will get the next question going. We got here, Ruff goes, tried starting my diesel truck this morning while it was cold as fuck, and it sounds like fresh stuttering while trying to make a point. Much love, F&F. Shout out Bills for helping on Fed Reacts. Yep, facts.
That's funny.
Chris26 says, ladies, besides yourself, who is the most attractive and least attractive woman on the panel?
Oh, shit.
That's so mean.
That's a good question,
I
actually.
mean, it's actually a good
I mean,
one.
they'll lie, though. They won't say it.
All right. Who is the most attractive and least attractive woman on the panel? Damn.
We should do it, man.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
All right.
Okay, ladies, fun
All
part.
right, girls, yeah, we gotta have some fun. All right, so I know what you guys can say.
That's
You're
all-
beautiful, but if I had to say,
Listen,
you're 9.9, and the rest, everyone else is 10. Whatever. the fuck.
beautiful.
Yeah. So, go ahead and point out the most attractive girl at the table, and then point out the least attractive girl to the table. We will start right
Battle
here.
Royale. Let's go.
And don't ladies, don't fight
so
over
I
you.
get to point out the most attractive.
Yeah,
And,
and then the least
and the
attractive.
least.
That's messed up.
In your
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah.
Hey, man.
Don't worry, we can do it. We can do it with the men too. God, we'll do it. Don't worry.
What do you prefer?
yeah,
Money
let's do it.
questions or this?
Are y'all answering?
Yeah.
Are y'all answering too?
Yeah, we'll answer too.
Yeah.
I like everybody.
Nah, you gotta choose
I know I
some.
can't say that. I won't do that.
Okay.
But I would say the most attractive.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Stop.
The most attractive.
Keeping in the sisterhood.
And
I
then
see.
least?
Yeah.
I like every. I'm gonna say myself.
Nah.
Nah.
You can't do
I
that.
can't do that.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Don't even play like that.
Besides yourself.
Yeah, besides yourself.
They all look
yourself.
good.
Since you
Wait,
said-
this
since-
is bad.
Since you
I
said,
can't do
since you
this.
said you're the least attractive, who's the one above you then? Since you're saying you're the worst one, who's the one that's above you? See, you're giving her a compliment.
That was smart, actually. That was
Damn.
actually smart.
Nah, this game finna.
Battle Royale. Fight.
I don't even.
Come on, man.
I can't answer it. I'm sorry.
No, you got to.
Come on, man.
They all
been
look
3 years.
good.
Come on, man. You got this. Don't worry.
We haven't seen you in 3 years, man. Come on, man.
It's okay. You got
Why
this.
are you? Okay.
Come on. Come on, queen.
You're
Come
a
on, queen.
podcaster, man. Come on.
You a queen, man.
I'm
Come
scared
on.
to talk on
I
your
know.
podcast.
I
I know,
know.
he's gonna
But
talk.
listen.
Podcast host and can't answer the question.
All right.
That's crazy.
Well, can I go with the one that don't? Okay. So for instance, I'm gonna go with the one that don't.
Yeah, you could say that she's not your type if you were a lesbian. There you go.
Okay.
a good
So
way to
lesbian.
put it.
So lesbian.
Wait, what?
You're my type, but I'm gonna say you're not my type.
What?
But
so
you're
her.
really my type.
All right. That's cool.
So her, the one in the gym.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Don't worry, man. We're gonna do it to ourselves too next. So don't worry. Go ahead. All right. Most attractive girl at the table. Least attractive girl at the
I'm
table.
gonna
Go
say
ahead.
the most. I'm gonna say you.
Oh, okay.
Y'all better stop.
Least. I can't answer that.
Yeah, you do.
I can't. No, I can't answer
Come on, man.
This
You guys
is
got this.
hard.
Come on, man. Y'all got this, man. Come on.
10 hours later.
I can't.
But it's funny.
This is so
This shows
bad.
you a big difference between men and women.
Yeah.
Because a guy would have no problem with it whatsoever.
No problem.
Yeah.
That's
Just
why
like-
y'all should answer first.
Yeah.
I think you guys
answer and then we'll answer.
No.
Wait. Answer in what way? Like, who's the ugliest dude here?
No.
But like, who's the most attractive and who's the
Oh,
least
you want us to
attractive?
rate the girls?
No.
Yeah, I feel like
Hold
maybe
on.
I should answer first,
As
and then we should
I
answer.
recall, in the world we live in today, ladies first. Continue.
Yeah, just ladies, come on. We'll go last. To be honest, y'all opinions don't count anyway because you're all females. But I just want to see what you guys think.
I mean, that's valid. That's valid.
Yeah, opinions females don't count on other females.
But I was playing myself. Like I can't.
How dare you?
I can't do it.
All right, listen. Let's answer the question, or I think we should burn through it because these girls not gonna answer this question, man. They're gonna waste our time.
I don't think we're gonna do it.
We can't do
We
that.
can waste our time, man.
Oh, we can, but
Maybe you can go based off answers instead of looks.
What you
Oh,
do that.
I
Yeah.
already have my
I'm gonna
answer.
tell you right now, you my type, baby.
Okay.
You really my type.
That's exactly what I want to do.
I'll go really
we
quick
did
because I
that-
already know.
Guys,
I would
go
say you
first.
because
Guys,
you
so
look.
answer the question before we move on, man. These girls not gonna
No, the prettiest. The prettiest because you're very naturally beautiful.
Yeah.
And I like that you're really quiet because I'm like really loud. So, you know. And I would say the least attractive to me right now is the girl that's taking care of her man because, girl, you need to get yourself a man that's taking care of you. You're doing a little bit too much for this guy that's not really providing.
And you know what?
That was a good way to put
That's
it.
valid.
Yeah,
That was a great way to
yeah.
put it.
There we go.
That was
I
a
was
great
gonna
way to
say
put
you
it.
just my type. You want to buy? Go ahead.
I agree with that.
Okay. This is great because they're not saying shit. All right. George,
Yeah.
you go ahead.
I'm curious because I knew this answer 15 years ago very well, but I'm curious to hear what the gals say now. So how do you tell if a guy has money or not?
Wow. That's a
Like
good
if
one.
you're at a bar at a club,
That's a
like
good one.
how do you look at the guy? Women are very intuitive. How do you measure that?
Are we going around? Are we just hopping in?
Let's start here.
What's the scenery? Like, how are we judging? What are
Well,
we
so you're in
judging
a
off of?
bar, you're in a club, you're out at a restaurant, cafe, or something like that, and you see a guy. That guy has money, or that guy doesn't. What are you using to come to that conclusion?
Okay.
Oh.
How
Go
are we answering?
I can tell you right now. Oh my God, I got a headache. The guy that's obviously not the flashiest is the one that has the money.
Yeah.
When you're seeing the guy with the Gucci belts, the Gucci hat, all of this stuff, and the guy that wants to constantly buy you drinks, I feel like that guy is the one that doesn't have money.
Right.
Because he's kind of like portraying this persona
But only
that's not
to
really
a point,
him.
right? Because if a guy shows up and he's wearing a hoodie and looks like he's homeless,
Right.
then it's probably the same thing.
You think so?
I'm assuming. I'm just.
From personal experience, the guy that always ended up having money was the guy that was less for me.
Yeah.
And the one that didn't have the money was always the show off. So that's my opinion.
I'm gonna say that too. It's normally how they carry themselves. If they carry themselves too like flashy and too loud, they have no money most of the time. And the ones that are more calm and they're not out here flashing a Gucci belt, like you said, chains everywhere, they're the most. They have the more money.
In clubs though,
Yeah.
I don't think in clubs. In clubs, I think guys with money they flash it a little bit, and they buy
A
drinks.
little
my
bit.
lifestyle.
But
Guys with no money in clubs, they be in the corners not buying shit. So what the, you know?
I agree with that, but it's also when they're just too much. Like you can see when they're just doing way
Yeah, but you
too
still
much.
hang out with them. You still drink their drinks and shit.
I don't know if I can agree to that because
Come on,
I've hung
man.
out with
Come on,
some
queen.
listen, I've hung out with some rappers and stuff like that, and it wasn't their money, it was the label's money.
That too.
So,
That's just like, for instance, you can have somebody do a club hosting or something like that at a strip club, and you can say, hey, I want to have $500 for me to throw at the strip club. And they can provide that for you. That's not their money.
Yeah.
That's being provided for you.
That is true.
So
All right.
that's why I don't agree to that.
Y'all still get lit though.
Yeah.
All right. What about you? What is a sign that? Well, I don't know if she'll be able to answer this, but a sign that you think a guy has money.
Listen, it just all depends on how much they're willing to spend at the end of the day. They could have whatever on. You don't know who rocking what. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how much money's in their bank account. It all depends on how much they're willing to give. Even when they're buying something, tipping, it all doesn't, it just depends.
That was the best non-answer I've ever heard. Didn't answer the question at all, but okay.
How much they spend? Got it.
Yeah, fantastic. What about you?
So to touch on the flashy point in the club, right? I think the Miami lifestyle, almost everybody's flashy.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say that's the difference between fast money, new money, and old money. I think like generational wealth, they are rocking different brands that aren't the ones that we're seeing on social media every day.
Mm-hmm.
They're wearing the watch with the regular face and not the diamond bezel. You know what I'm saying? So I think it comes down to like, So that's new money. That's more of like the flex thing, right? But like when you see a man walk in with old money, you can tell. It's the way he carries himself, and it's just the way that he's going about everything. And some guys don't even like that. They like being treated well, but they also want to be treated like a regular person too. Mm-hmm. So it kind of just depends. But I think that's the difference between old money and new money.
So I think the next question is, which do they prefer?
Old money.
Okay. Do you want me to go around to finish with what?
Yeah, I was just doing that so I wouldn't forget. Because usually I have my notepad.
Okay. What about you? What shows you that a guy has some money?
I think the point of like how they present themselves is very important. Like someone who has money and knows it and doesn't need to show it to the whole world knows they have money because they have confidence, and that's what matters. But I also think like it really just kind of depends on like. I saw one of my favorite music artists is Bryson Tiller, and he was wearing these expensive ass shoes. I don't even know what they're called, but they're like bands. So it's like before he even became famous, he was working at Papa John's, so you never really know when someone actually has money or when they don't got money. But I think it's the way they present themselves that's pretty important.
I'll tell you this.
Do they drive Chargers?
I was never rich, but I was driving one.
But Bryson Tiller, he dresses very casual, not too crazy, and is like low-key. You wouldn't even know who he was until you heard his music. Like you can't tell who he is in the crowd.
It's because he knows his words.
Super humble guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
You met him or something?
Yeah, in the club.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know who that is, but
a singer.
Okay.
Yeah, he sings.
Well, I believe that looks are deceiving because there's a lot of people, like they said, they have brands on and they show off a lot, but maybe you look at someone and they look humble and they have more money. I feel like when you have money, you don't show it off and you don't talk about money. Like you're just humble about it, and you're more into yourself and more into the corner.
All right. What about you?
Actually, you work at a club, right?
Yo, no, bro.
My parents own a club. I run it.
So do you see like how guys?
I see a lot. Trust me. It's like you see someone walk in and let's say maybe they came in like work clothes and a lot of people belittle them. And let's say someone comes in all dressed up, everything, and then everyone's like on top of them, like, oh, are you okay? But then you're belittling the other person and the other person has more money.
Right.
And let's say like this person tips you like the one that looks like has a lot of money and is flashing a lot. They probably won't even tip you.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
And the other one probably tip you like $50, like $80, and you're just like, because I've seen a lot of my employees do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like they belittle people. And I'm like, don't do that because you don't know who's walking in. Treat
Facts.
everyone the same.
That's true.
So that's my opinion.
All right.
That's very true.
I also feel like it's like more about like the way you dress and stuff, but also like I feel like we're in a generation where a lot of things we don't know, like the brand stuff. Like you can say oh yeah, I'm wearing this, but you will never, like, what about if you don't know what it is and it's probably expensive, so it's like it's probably more about like the way that you talk and then you like perceive yourself to other people, especially in the service industry. You can like it could be like the person that you don't think like it will tip you like the most, you never know. It will be like the person that wear the flashiest like stuff that will not tip you as well, it will tip you like $5, $4, and it's always like it's a battle because you will never know unless you like interact with that person and actually have a conversation with that person and kind of like the vibes that you get from that person as well, Okay. That's how I feel.
But often it's tough to tell by tipping alone.
Yeah.
Because I know some of the richest guys out there and they're the tightest.
But I feel like
tipping.
I have had people sat at my table, which like people that have a lot of money, and they have like actually like if you give them good service, and then something that I was told like when I was really little like was like, oh yeah, a lot of people that are rich end up marrying people that are in the service industry because they like to be taken care of. So they tend to tip people more that take care of them, depending on how your service and how you serve them is.
I think that's just because it's a target-rich environment. I mean, I think that's where the guys are meeting the girls. But anyway.
That could be too. I would piggyback off of what Maddie said. Like, they're subtle assets, so not too flashy. Like a plain Jane watch, nice timepiece, like an asset. The type of car they drive, what their house looks like. Someone who looks professional and clean, their position at their job, and I guess also who they know in their network, so their credibility is like also could be vouched for. This is not all the time though. This is like dead giveaways if it is like an example of a high value man or a rich man. But like for the most part, the men who have like their large subtle assets, they're not too flashy with it or bragging about it, and it's just like a regular thing to them.
All right.
And you?
I would kind of piggyback off what they said, just kind of presenting yourself to everybody. First impressions are everything. So it's like, make that first impression matter. Don't be too like, like I have this, I have that, and then you don't have that in the end. Always be humble. If you do have it, a lot of the people that are wealthy, they don't really like to flash a lot of fancy things because they know they have it at the end of the day. So.
What do you prefer now?
Well, yeah.
And I think also too, what's interesting
is
it's a combination here. I think is what it boils down to for the people watching this. If they want some tips, it's not just aesthetically how you present yourself, but it's also your personality, and it's how you carry yourself. Like Mystery says, I don't know if he said this before, but there has to be congruency, right? So if you're a guy that dresses like Fresh, let's say, okay, that's fine. If you're obnoxious, then the girl's going to think, well, this guy's just. He's just like a poser. He doesn't, he's not really rich. He's just pretending to be rich. But if he carries himself with a lot of confidence and walks in there and has all this social proof, like Mystery would say, now all of a sudden it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So if you saw a famous rapper or something like that was dressed over the top, you wouldn't assume that he's broke because there's congruency there. So however you're presenting yourself, if you're one of these guys watching and you want some of those tips, I think that's key.
Okay. And then the question to follow up, you said, which one would you prefer?
Old money versus new money?
Yeah.
Yeah. And another thing that's interesting too is because you're 30, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
I turned 32 weeks ago.
I was wondering if her answer would be quite a bit different from the other gals. Because I retired in 2012, but I've had thousands of people that have worked for me over the years, and the majority of the people that worked for me were actually women. And they were kind of professionals, upper 20s to probably mid 30s or so. And what they would always do, because back in the day when guys used to go out to clubs, you'd wear a suit, or maybe not a full suit, but a sport jacket. And the trends in fashion have changed quite a bit, significantly. But what the secret was is they'd always look at the guy's shoes, because he'd wear a nice sport jacket or something like that, or a nice shirt. But then he'd wear a very cheap, inexpensive pair of shoes, and that was always the dead giveaway. Where if the guy was wearing an expensive pair of shoes with everything else, then you had that congruency. Then you're like, okay, oh yeah, that guy's got his stuff straight.
Okay.
Okay.
So do you want to ask what would they prefer?
Yeah, which would you prefer? So because the old money, it seems like that would be a bit stale. That wouldn't be as much fun. Or the new money type of guy, that might be, more parties, more spending money,
more of an experience,
more yachts for the, more Dubai.
Yeah. Versus the other guy, it might be more consistent, but maybe got it as a inheritance, right? Is that what you mean? When you say old money?
I think that has a lot to do with it as well, because I would assume that a gal is going to want to go out with a guy that was able to make his own money. Right? Because if if it was given to you, then that really doesn't prove who you are. It doesn't mean that you're capable. It doesn't mean that you're a leader. It doesn't mean that you're decisive, right? But if you've made that money, like you guys have, from scratch, you just came from nothing, that in and of itself proves that you're ambitious. It proves that you're smart. It proves that you're good with money. It proves that you're a leader. It proves that you can manage people. And I think those are all qualities that are very attractive to women, but it's something that they can sense intuitively.
It's funny. When I'm on a date sometimes, Alex, how'd you do the podcast with Myron? And the story itself shows a lot of DHV. And that by itself does show social proof.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's huge.
All right. Did you want to ask that?
Let's start
Yeah, yeah. So we'll go here. Would you prefer a guy that comes from a rich family, maybe inherited the money, right, old money, or a guy that got it himself, but obviously he might be throwing money around and a little bit more reckless with it, etc.
Ooh. And you said,
A guy inherited it because his family's wealthy, right? So he's doing well and is probably going to stay there for maybe another generation or two. Versus a guy, he's the first one to make money in his family. He's throwing around crazy, don't know how to act. You know what happens when you can't give these niggas money, right?
Yep.
So
Right.
yeah. So
I would say a guy that inherited the money.
you go with him?
Yeah.
Okay. Why? Security?
Security is one thing. And I just feel like when it's old money, I just feel like it's managed well because it's been there for so long.
Yeah.
And I think that's a mindset. Like I feel like what she was saying earlier, what Maddie was saying earlier, that you have more knowledge behind it.
Okay.
Like I feel like you have more education, more people that's willing to pour into you when it's older.
But the people that gave it to him has the knowledge and the wisdom.
But not
the
all
guy
men.
might not. The guy might be a complete,
Well,
complete
you're saying
idiot.
the old money don't have the knowledge?
Right, because if they inherited the money, it doesn't mean that they're good with money.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
I think that comes down to the parenting of the parents, though. You're either going to have a spoiled
Yeah.
brat or you're going to put your kid in position to win even more than you, hopefully.
Yeah.
You want them to go past beyond what you
But
were
then you
able to
also
do.
have to remember, if you're with that guy and times become tough, what is his level of competency with navigating that storm if he's just been handed everything in a silver spoon?
Right.
Or the guy that made it himself, that if you go through some trouble,
I just didn't like the idea, and not to cut you off, I'm sorry. I just didn't like the idea of what he said, which he throws it around everywhere. I think that for me was kind of like a scary point.
Okay.
And I'm more so speaking from my own personal experience. To me, having to had issues with handling money financially myself, seeing a man do that, it scares me because it's like, oh my God, I don't want to be put back into the same situation
Like
that
her
I'm trying to get
situation.
myself
Okay.
out of.
Understood.
Shot
Yeah.
with nickels, man.
All right. What about you?
I'm gonna say old money, but then what you said about him throwing it around, that does scare me. But I'm gonna say new money. Yeah, I'm gonna say new money. But it still scares me that you said it throws around. But I feel like someone with new money, you have the ambition and you have the goals to continue to get more, and you made it, so you're gonna continue making it.
All right.
I'm gonna say new money because I would never want to deal with somebody who's like out of touch with reality, if that makes sense.
That's good.
So I would rather go through the struggle and the storm and everything, navigating and stuff.
Stop the cap.
I would
Yeah,
say-
you like chicks, bro.
I'm about to say.
I don't like
You like women. All right. What about you?
Well, contrary to what I was going to say, I would say new money because I want a partner that's just as hungry and like came from like the bottom up, but I would like to be able to harness it into old money together, create an empire.
What about you, Miss Charger?
I mean, that was like perfectly worded right there. I think we all can say that was pretty spot on. But yeah, I would also say new money. I think if you're mature enough, I think you will attract someone just as mature, and you can teach them the right way to get back into, the good habits of saving it, creating it to be old money.
I would say new money as well, like what she said, because you build an empire together and come from the bottom together. And
Together.
Bruh.
Yeah, because
Love
let's
that
say
word.
Y'all building?
so we're saying like this person has new money, right?
Yeah.
And they're throwing it. I don't like that. But as a partner and as a woman, I'm gonna correct you because we're here to guide each other.
So
as
you're
a
gonna
couple.
tell them how to spend their money,
Not to
when you didn't
spend
make
it.
their money.
Not to spend it, but I have my own stuff. But if we're dating, I guess we're together, right? So we're one, we're whole.
Your whole?
Yes. So I feel like you
Merge.
have to help each other out and correct each other out,
and her issue is it's going to be very difficult for her to find a guy like that.
Yeah.
Extremely difficult.
I wants to build.
Well, just you guys understand hypergamy. So she's very smart. And how old are you?
24.
24. I mean, she's got an Airbnb, she's got a business, she's got a podcast, she's got all these things going on. So, try to find a 24-year-old guy out there where that she would look at and say, oh, he's up here. You know, I want to aspire to be like that, which is what all girls at the end of the day are looking for. So if you just do and look at the probabilities, it's a numbers game. And so if you think about how many guys are in that age group that are in Miami, how many of them are single, you know, how many of them are straight, how many of them have over 200 testosterone or whatever, your pool is very, very limited. So unfortunately, the more talent you have as a gal, it really limits your options. It just is what it is.
Well said. Wow.
Yes.
Oh,
yes. Sorry, you were next.
Okay. I feel like somebody that has new money because they come from zero. And
Bro,
I
she
have
don't care, bro.
Well,
Nigga,
I do
she don't
care
care, man.
sometimes. I do.
I spend it on you anytime.
Okay, because I'm also scared of being alone. I love my boyfriend. He's the best, but I'm also scared of being alone, so that's why.
That's what it is.
But
Yeah.
that's
She don't
what
wanna be
guys
alone.
do, though.
That nigga said, baby, I'll never leave you.
Okay.
Don't listen here, bro. Hey, you know what's funny, right? He probably so cheat right now, man.
Oh, wow.
Where is he right now?
Where's that nigga? Yo,
He's
Chris.
at home.
With who?
With himself? I got the keys.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Do you have his location?
Yeah. 24/7.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry.
20%.
Well, she's the boss, so I mean,
God damn.
makes sense.
We're the
Yeah, but
I wish a chick would.
But how long have you gone out with this guy?
For 3 years. But I rather build a man than I already like.
Wait.
Build the man?
Yeah.
Wait, who
Me,
cooks?
I cook and he cooks also. But he was the cook in Texas Roadhouse. I learned how to cook recently.
Yeah, but what? And how old are you?
I'm 21 years old.
Oh, 20. Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is you give it another 2 years and there's zero chance they're still good.
Yeah, I should be tired of that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time. I always say it's like a shot clock. If a girl's providing for you as a man, just a matter of time until she gets tired of that shit. She's like, man, fuck this shit.
I mean, if he's smart,
Absolutely.
he'd be debt free and leave free and clear.
Yeah.
If he's smart.
Yeah.
Yep.
What about you?
I want to say new money, but I'm going to go with old money because I feel like the probability of the longevity of that is higher than the new money. Even though I do want to enjoy the thrill and the fun of having new money and how they spend it. I think the old money can have a combination of that. So it's like, why can't we have like a little bit of both? But like, obviously, like primarily the old money, because like I said, the probability of it lasting is higher in my opinion.
But think about the ambition, right? Because women make decisions just intuitively.
Right.
Right. Everyone likes to think that they rationalize decisions, but really it's kind of how you feel, and what I think a lot of times turns women on is that ambition, where the guy that didn't make it himself, he had everything just given to him. Zero ambition, just sitting at home doing nothing, and his parents have taken care of him. But then you've got this other guy that is dynamic, powerful, and he built all that stuff from the ground up. And he wants to continue to have more and more and more and more, and people look up to him.
My thing is, I don't think somebody who inherited wealth is not always going to not have ambition. So I feel like they can also get wealth inherited and also be ambitious as well. Because I don't think that negates the fact that just because they inherited it, they're not going to be ambitious whatsoever.
Yeah, it's a game of probabilities.
Right. So
what you guys will realize when you get older and older and older, it's the guys that are super ambitious. Those are usually the people that have made the fortune themselves. They're self-made.
I agree.
What about you?
I would say old money because, like, let's say if you grew up like around your family and you were like very cultural, they're gonna teach you to maintain that and obviously not lose the family's legacy. You know what I mean? So I think it's just like if they realize that their parents did hard work getting to where they are now, they're not just gonna lose that and hold back. They're always gonna have ambition by remembering that.
All right. Okay, so I'll go back to the chats here. Sam's trash dump goes, FNF needs to have the financer blogger known as FOFOA on. He's got the most interesting explanation of where our economy is headed.
Do you know that person?
Never heard of him.
FOFOA? Okay.
King Shadow says, yo guys, longtime supporter. I'm a music artist from Minnesota. King Shadow on every platform. FNF hasn't done a rate my IG in a while. Like, bro, we're not. This is an Instagram episode.
$100 donation, Don DeMarco.
Appreciate that.
You know what? We should do a show breaking out Instagram pages once again.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we should.
We can. Jaleel, post-workout ratings. Oh, man. From Fresh to Myron. All right. So from here. Okay. Yeah. Fine piece of hot fudge, 7. Brunette Helga from Arnold, 5.
No!
Monica from Kim Possible, 7. Goldie No Locks, 7. Clearance Section Lingling, 5. Human version of Fiona from Shrek, 5. No. Susie Carmichael from Rugrats, 4.
No.
What the hell? There's got to be more.
Oh, there's more. Part 2.
Fleet Market, Penny Proud, 6. Columbia Cracked Out, Cindy Vortex, 5. God damn, man, you guys are fucking assholes, man. Question for the ladies. Do you think a friend zone straight guy is seen as having the same sexual market value as your gay guy friend? Also, I'm currently 34 pounds in 7 weeks. Thanks for your help.
I'm confused.
What?
Oh, that's a comparison here.
I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
have a straight guy friend. That's
that question.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've
We'll skip that
ever
one.
had a girlfriend.
The gay guy isn't even
a
an
friend
option,
that's
guys.
Yeah.
Like you guys don't like. He's not even there. They don't even think that he has an SMV number. Like it's not even on their radar. So, Camp 2 times. Question. Wait, where are we at here? Question, ladies. How many career women do you know that are married versus how many career women do you know that are married?
That aren't married?
Remarried.
So career women versus career men. How many are actually married?
I'm sorry. Yeah, how many career women do you know that are married versus how many career men do you know that are married? So, do you guys know a lot of career women that are married? Stay here and then work our way.
Korean?
Career.
Doctor, lawyer.
Career women
do
that
hand
are
raise,
married.
Yeah, hand raise for this one?
Yeah, hand raise. Yeah.
All right. Hand raise if you know a career woman that's married. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And then career men?
Similar.
Same.
Similar.
4 and 4.
Interesting. Okay. Take a Venezuela to what the fuck? Okay. Take a Venezuela, Pound Town later. Hope you're ready to go deep sea diving because I'm hitting the bottom of that motherfucker. And don't tell me about your man friend that's your son.
From Z-Boss.
What
say you?
What happened?
What say you to that?
What am I gonna say? I love my man very much, but thank you for that.
For now.
For now.
Yeah, bro. After the podcast, bro.
Yo,
she
2 years,
out.
bro.
IRS goes, all this talk about money got me looking at my pockets and it looks seriously deficient. Y'all broads better have my money by the 18th of April. I don't care if you have to go out and spread your used cheeks. You better get mine and keep my pimp pants strong.
Oh my God, IRS.
Yo, man.
That's funny.
That's why Venezuela didn't want to say how much money she made. She's like, IRS is watching. They are watching. They are watching. Jaleel says, Jaleel says, yo, Genevieve, I think me and you would be a pretty solid match since we both drive Mopars. I normally like light skin and Latina shorties, but for you, I'm down to tear your great walls apart. What the fuck? Only rule I have for you, though, is no driving for you. Don't want my insurance rates to spike higher than an Asian parent's credit history. I love my Hellcat too much, so enjoy your being passenger princess. What do you say?
Okay.
Oh my God.
That's a nice car.
That was like the most backhanded proposal I've probably ever read in my life.
Or do you
So
give
you
a chance?
What do you say?
First of all, you spell Genevieve with a J. And I don't know. I'd have to see what you look like, but based off of how you're talking, probably not.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
I guess you don't love you long time.
Money ain't everything for me. You have a nice car, but so does a nice guy too.
Okay. When it comes to girls that are hot and too obsessed with money, the sex is usually trash. That's actually very true.
Yep.
And when they don't get what they want from their man, the sex is even more trash.
Oh, damn.
Keep this in mind before you start running after her. Girls like this are unsustainable. Recreationals only. She probably looks at IG and is bored while getting pounded. Good job to all you guys for exposing her on the last podcast. God
He's
damn.
probably a toxic ex.
Housemaster 69.
Yo, that's me.
What the hell?
I don't get it.
I don't get
I don't get
either.
it.
All right.
I don't know, but he sent it.
Hey, FNF, I recently started hanging out with some guys I found at the gym. When it comes to working out, they are all for it. But as soon as I bring up something with money or being successful, they kind of just shut me out. Would you say I should keep hanging out with them, or should I drop them and look for better friends? And it's very hard to look for people with the same mindset as me because Canadians are a bunch of pussies who can't seem to find anyone with my mindset. Yeah, bro, you need a new set of friends.
I would say
group of friends.
Make them in compartments. So whenever you work out, they're your friends to work out. But business and like actual other
Yeah.
topics, just
The
find
other
somebody else
people.
to chill with, bro.
Yeah, you're going to be the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. That's
Wow.
that everyone says that, but it's just absolutely spot on. The older I get, the more I realize that.
Anything else? Yep. And then I got a question for the girls.
Let's go to Rumble as well.
Oh yeah. First balls. Keep passing out baddies like you did on last Friday.
Where are they
after
getting
hours.
these pictures?
And, yeah, I know. Bro.
What the heck?
And Monday is one fresh, and this is what the future holds for you. Your brain is going to get erased and Skippy takes over, relishing all the opportunities you squandered. I'll bet you'll think twice now about avoiding regular cheeks pitch. Do better, fresh.
Yeah, fresh.
Oh, what the heck?
What?
Yo,
He put Skippy in the right hand corner.
Yo!
That's not me, bro. That's not me. I swear to God, that's not me.
Yo, George is like, I don't believe
What
that shit,
the
bro.
heck?
Yo, George thought it was fresh.
Yo, you should.
I thought it was. I thought it was like a Photoshop.
Get out,
Yo, George thought
Daniel.
it was fresh.
Yeah, that's not him.
That's not me. Yeah,
Oh.
well, that's the actor.
So sorry,
But that's my
Walter.
face on it, right?
Sorry, fresh. Yo, I'm looking like
Yeah, but Fresh thinks that's fresh. You can't knock me for that.
No, I don't, bro.
Oh, I thought okay.
MC Dula says, Mr. Gammon, what are your thoughts on 401ks and other institutional retirement savings? Myron Fresh, any thoughts? What's your thoughts on 401ks, George?
I mean, I prefer to manage my own money, and because the 401k can be rather limiting.
Yeah.
And especially with the composition of the stock market and passive investing, I won't go into details, but it's susceptible to a lot of volatility and a lot of tail risk on the downside.
Yeah.
So I'd try to shy away from that if I had the. But then, do you take it out and take a tax hit? Who knows? But if I had to start from scratch, I'd prefer just to manage all my own money without any of those accounts or any of the restrictions.
Fair enough.
Can I ask a question based off that?
Sure.
Roth IRAs, what are your ideas
I
on
mean,
that?
same thing. It's tax deferred, but the way I made money and when I was an entrepreneur, I never really focused on my tax hit. I would always just look for opportunities based on the risk reward, and then at the end of the day, just pay the taxes. And I think it's the same thing with investing. But if I had a 9-to-5 job and I knew that I was going to be in that job for the next, 30 or 40 years, then I think it's something that could probably make sense.
Gotcha.
That's fair.
But from an entrepreneur standpoint, it doesn't make as much sense.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
And, you have to invest based on your personality.
Yeah.
So when I retired in 2012, I could have just taken all my money and given it to a financial planner, but that's not who I am. I didn't want to delegate that responsibility. That's something that I wanted to take control of myself.
Yep.
So I just studied it. I figured it out. And now, you get to a point where you're pretty competent.
Yeah. All right. Hey, yo, nigga, what's up with your eyebrow? What the fuck, bro? You have anything you want to say back to Wizzy? No?
No, I don't. I don't respond to that.
Ladies, if you were to get married tomorrow, how much debt would you be bringing to the relationship? Student loans, credit card debt, etc.
Ooh, that's one.
Okay, it's not a bad question. Give us a roundabout. You don't got to tell us the full number, ladies, but give us a roundabout. We'll start here, or actually here. How much debt would you bring to the relationship?
15K, not much.
Okay,
That's not bad.
Not much.
All right.
Yeah, no.
I feel like mine was like 3,500, just under, not much.
3,500 only.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Credit card
Stop
debt
the
and stuff.
cap.
Well, she got a GI Bill.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I don't have any. Oh, I have like $1,000 student loans, but other than that, it's like credit card.
all right, so like 5K
Well, like I guess with my car, then like
with everything,
oh, so then like
everything. Yeah.
with my car, then it's like 28K.
Okay,
So,
there
like,
you go. Yeah.
I owe probably like 15K on my car.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with having debt, guys, if you got good debt. Well, the debt you got.
And
really
always
sucks.
buy a used car.
Yeah, always buy used.
Always buy used.
I'm telling you, man.
All
Like
right.
I'm 51, I retired a long time ago, and I still buy cars. Even if I'm buying a car like you drive,
Yeah.
I still buy one that's 3 or 4 years old.
I would never buy a new car ever again.
Yeah, it's
Ever.
just
Facts.
terrible.
It depreciates
terrible,
too much. Like,
The only way I'll buy a new car is if I get allocation from Lamborghini directly, where like, the car is going to be brand new and it's like the first of its kind.
Yeah.
Like drive it for a little bit and sell
Then
it
you
for
can
profit.
flip it. You
Yeah.
can flip
Other
it.
than that, I'll never buy a new car again.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what if you do it for like business, like under an LLC? Does
Nah.
that make sense still?
Still.
No, I mean, I was talking to Fresh about this after the show, and what I used to do is I'd say, okay, there's a car that I want that's a $2,500 payment. So I'd say, okay, let me go ahead and buy a rental property, and then I can have my renter pay the car note, and then I've got an asset that's appreciating as opposed to one that's depreciating.
Someone gave me that advice a couple
Yeah,
years ago.
that's the only way I'd go out and buy a new
Right.
car. If I just had to pay cash for something, you just let someone else take the depreciation hit right off the bat.
Yep. That's
That's
smart.
for
all right,
sure
so
a good route.
15, 28. What about you? All.
I don't have that.
No, it's a plus, bro. Yeah.
You have to. You own a home.
She just has her boyfriend's debt. Like a liability on her
You
balance
said, you
sheet.
said you're a homeowner, right?
Okay, but I don't like. I paid everything back.
You paid off the house?
Yeah.
You paid the house off. Wait, hold on.
Where's the cap button? So you don't have a mortgage?
Wait, hold on. You paid the whole price of the house off.
When did you buy your house?
How much it cost?
I'm not gonna say all that. But yeah, I paid it.
Nigga, you stripping, huh?
So how
I'm
much
not
are your
stripping.
property taxes?
I'm not gonna say all that. I paid it off. I don't have debt. That's all. That's all.
Ain't no way.
I
Southside
can't
bill.
look because
mortgage.
I'm an immigrant. I can't have debt. I have to pay everything like already. So the immigration process that I'm doing because of the U.S. government, I can't have any debt.
So you paid
So I
cash
have
for your
to.
house?
Yeah, because that's a bartending market.
Where'd you buy it?
Hold on.
Pembroke Pines.
In Pines?
Like you have the deed.
It's not in
the
Pines.
title.
It's in Boca.
Ain't no way, bro. Bro, come on, bro.
Okay.
Don't
You
even
guys
McDonald, man.
Ain't no Boca Raton?
It wasn't given to you, right? Like you bought it.
No. I wasn't born here. No.
And the
I bought
deed's
it.
in your name.
Yeah, it's in my name.
Yo, IRS, man.
Wait. When did you buy it?
Like
2 years ago?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. What is it, like a 3-2?
Yeah, 3-2.
But you were 18 when you bought it?
Yeah. I started working since I was 15. So all the money that I raised
Yeah, but okay.
serving and stuff.
But let's say you kept 100% of it. You'd still only have $300,000.
No, I didn't waste anything.
I know, but let's say you didn't even eat. You'd still have.
No, my parents
your
always
car.
my parents always bought me food and stuff like that. So I didn't have to pay for food or where to live for a really long time.
All right, so here's the thing. Look, man. I'm a real estate investor. I have multiple properties down here in South Florida, and I got some in Connecticut. And I've studied the Florida market very heavily. To buy a 3-2 approximately 3 years ago, you would have, assuming, let's say it's a turnkey or whatever, even if you wanted to get a rehab, you're spending at least $300,000 to $500,000. $300, and you got to put some work in. $500 for it to be possibly turnkey in Boca Raton. You're telling
So
me you
say
paid
$400,000
$500,000 cash for a home?
But after working for 3 years, starting when you're 15.
There's no way.
I didn't use any of the money. I just saved it.
And you paid his car
No
off?
way.
$20K?
No way.
Yo, you balling.
It's sad.
Son's off here, bro. You got a sugar daddy, bro.
Bro, she's
I don't
pussy,
have
bro.
a sugar daddy.
Yeah, you got a sugar daddy, bro.
You got something
100%
wrong
got
out
a
there.
sugar daddy.
What, them titties, bro?
Either you stripping, either you stripping,
Them titties,
There's
bro?
no way.
all that work.
There's no way.
Or
I know
sugar
for a
daddy.
fact, Boca Raton, a home up there, 3-2 up there. Even if you buy a piece of shit, you're paying at least $300K.
Bro, I used to work in
and you're
Boca
gonna have to
Raton.
rehab it. If you buy it brand new, you're gonna be paying around $500-600. 3-2? No way.
I used to work in Boca, driving past all the houses. Cheapest one were like $250. Cheapest ones.
Yeah.
If that.
And that's gonna be a piece of
And a
shit.
piece of crap.
You're gonna have to rehab the hell out of it.
Hell yeah.
There's no way to buy it and it was ready to go when you bought it. You didn't rehab it or fix it or nothing.
I didn't fix it now.
Yeah, bro, that shit was at least $500K then. At least. Boca Raton 3 years ago.
Man.
I bought a house in Pompano for $400. So Boca's nicer than
Way nice.
Pompano.
Anything's nice in Pompano.
Well, if you got the house, props to you, but goddamn, nigga.
Because I got a 3-2 in Pompano for $400K. That right there is gonna be at least $500.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Son's
doesn't
off.
pass the sniff test.
Yeah, son's off here, bro.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
She doing some illegal activities, man. Hell no. Okay.
She don't wanna see
Because
on
I know
camera.
the housing shit, man. So okay, what about you?
I don't have any debt.
Stop the
I
cap.
don't.
Nothing?
Like I said, owing something gives me anxiety. So I don't like owing. What if I die tomorrow and then I owe something?
But you don't got a credit card
That would
debt,
be your
a car.
that would be your benefit.
No, but still, that's gonna be.
You don't got a
I'm not gonna rest
car.
in peace.
You don't got a car.
Rest in peace, nigga.
I
You
do
won't be
have a
here.
car. I paid it cash.
You bought your house. Okay.
My car, I paid it cash.
I was gonna ask about the club, but your family owns that. You don't own that. Or your parents own it.
Yeah, it's my parents.
Do you live in your own home or do you live with your parents?
No, I'm not. Well, I don't live in my own home yet, but I'm looking into that right now.
Are you renting?
No,
You live with your parents.
my mom has 3 houses.
You live in one of your mom's houses.
Yes.
Oh, she balling.
Trust me, she's a hard worker. I'm very proud of her, and this is the way I'm the way I am because of her. She's very independent.
Wait, are your parents are together, though, right? Or no?
Yeah, they're together, but they're going through it. But that doesn't mean, she's always been a go-getter. She's very independent.
Who's the actual boss of the club? Is it your mom or your dad?
My mom.
That's why they're getting.
I'm about to
That's
say,
why they're getting
my
divorced.
mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
There you go.
Her mom.
My mom is the head of the family, so.
Yeah, that's she's getting.
Do you
sick
want to
and
be the head
tired
of the family
that.
too?
I mean,
That's L.
yes.
Oh, just be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
But then again, I want to have a partner that supports me as well. Like, I don't want to be like, I'm very proud of my mom, but I don't want to be fully like her. Like, I want to be a little bit more submissive, you know?
A little bit more?
A little bit
Or
more.
a lot more?
A lot more.
I'm about to say.
Yes, a lot more.
That's going to be tough.
It
Okay.
is.
Yeah, men don't like.
I know. Trust me.
Yeah, it's whatever. I don't even need to go into it.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
I probably have like 1 or 2 loans from school that
Okay.
I owe. That's it right now, though.
What do you say total?
I would say I think each was 1,500, so 3,000.
Oh,
that's it.
But wait, your charger.
Or I paid that off, but at the beginning of college, that was really like hard walking into college with like no money because I had to instantly get a job like right away. I couldn't like chill.
How much did you buy it for?
It was about like it was used, like he said. I got a used car. It wasn't like a brand new, but it was I think it was like 17 grand or 18 grand.
And you paid it off?
Yeah, I mean.
You still have it?
My parents, when I bought that thing, this was my first car, so like no, I don't have it anymore. I have
Okay.
I got an Accord, and it's very my friends know I call it an old fart because that thing does not move whatsoever. Like I'm excelling and it's so slow. Anyways, yeah, I don't got
Okay.
the charge anymore.
All right. What about you?
I have a big mortgage. And
For the
my car-
Airbnb, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
you?
but
what
that's
you-
I
good. That's
settled-
good debt, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's real estate debt. How much did you buy it for?
So they wanted 545. I got them down. We settled at 515.
Okay, 3-2,
4-2.
4-2. Miami.
Yep. West Little River, up and coming.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, how'd you get that price?
I got property there too.
Okay.
It's a turnkey too. But I went in and I had an artist come in and do murals everywhere. So it's actually called the Miami Mural Airbnb.
Ah.
And I have a
branded.
graffiti
Smart.
room that's
Smart,
like
smart.
Winwood. I have a designer room that's like Design District. I have a
Smart.
poker room.
Why did you opt for the Airbnb versus a long-term tenant?
So with long-term tenants, like this is one of my favorite conversations. Say they break a washer or a dryer, right?
yeah.
You as a landlord are gonna have to go in and replace that, right? And also you're only getting, let's say, $500 to $2,000 on top of whatever your mortgage is. If it's paid off, then maybe you're getting more. But let's just go from $5,000 to $1,500 on top of the mortgage payment, right? Profit that you're pocketing. One, with Airbnb, you're maximizing that because you're doing nightly prices versus the whole month, right? And then on top of it, Airbnb covers me. So if anything were to ever happen, which I've only had things happen 3 times now and I've been hosting for 7 months, you can either handle it with the guests themselves. They'll Zelle you because they don't want to go through Airbnb. But let's say they're assholes. Airbnb pays you directly as the host rather than you having to deal with that person. No, they're going to pay you for the damages and they're going to deal with the guests themselves. So it kind of blocks off like that middleman. Like you are literally just dealing with Airbnb itself. Now, here's the benefit in that. I had somebody put a hole in one of my doors and I had my contractor come over who does all my work. He patched it for $40 and I had them replace the whole door for $350. So they zelled me $350. I paid him his $40. Realistically, I just pocketed $310 because I'm not going to replace that door right away. I might get another scratch or bump in it. So honestly, I've seen it be more profitable and other hosts as well have made money off of the damages. We don't want them, but the inconveniences sometimes make us profit.
But you can tell it's a side hustle. That's the big
Yeah.
difference. If you're getting a rental property, you got a property manager.
Of course,
It's a-
of course.
It's a passive.
Right now, I'm
I'm a
managing
fan of
myself.
long-term tenants.
So my question to you though would be, if you had to put a long-term renter in there with that type of rent, would it still cover the mortgage and your expenses, or would you have negative cash flow?
Well, my house sleeps 16 people. So if I were to have to go that route, let's say Airbnb dropped dead tomorrow, I would go the route of like a creator house, finding like, you know
But
how,
let's just assume for a moment that you had to rent that out long-term
Right.
with like a year lease or a 2-year lease.
I would
with
say
that-
I would make
without-
$1,500 on top of my mortgage. I would list it for
Okay, so you'd still be cash flow positive.
clash. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so that's the key there, because I know a lot of people are interested in Airbnbs, but what they'll do to make the numbers work is they'll say, okay, if I get Airbnb money, then I can cover the mortgage. I can cover the property taxes, the insurance. But what happens if the market gets saturated with Airbnbs, which is another good reason why she branded it, so she sticks out.
Exactly.
But if you get saturated, now all of a sudden your only option, because we go into a recession, people aren't traveling, is to rent it out long term. But there, that amount of money that you're getting won't cover your mortgage. Now you got negative equity. Now you got to force sell it, and then
Well, what I would
Airbnb, because I'm more of a fan of long-term tenants, but yeah, the Airbnb definitely has its perks and everything else like that. I think it's a little bit more of a riskier pursuit. Like if it was my first real estate property, I would do long-term tenants and kind of build my way into taking the risk with Airbnb. But you could definitely make it work. Just that. It's a lot of oversight. You get problematic people that come in and fuck your place up.
It's
and
a lot like
stuff
Section
like
8.
Yeah.
When I first got into real estate, there were a lot of guys, in 2012, there was a lot of guys where I was that I'd go to dinner with, and they'd, George, you got to do Section 8. You got to do this. It's so easy because you get guaranteed rent and all these things. Like, but
they're the worst
treat
tenants.
your house like a disposable
They're
razor.
the worst tenants, man.
And so I'm like, if you want to do that, it's going to be a full-time job.
The other thing too about Airbnb that worries me is like there's places like New York City that like pretty much banned it. So but and Airbnb is like destroying the hotel industry. So like for a lot of major cities, I'm like, okay, if New York sets the precedent where they're gonna ban Airbnbs, what's gonna happen to all the other major cities in the United States? So that's another thing too that was kind of like, okay, want to be
that's why you got to hedge your downside, make sure the numbers work in the long term.
Real quick, let's head over to Rumble.
We'll go over to Rumble.
Damn, chat
Come on,
chill,
guys,
man.
Rumble.
God damn.
What are they saying?
Chat's like, she's boring, gap. She's masculine, what the fuck? Next.
For sure. Our property for
she was cooking,
business,
man.
bro.
Yeah, she was cooking, man. Yo, chat just hates,
hating,
man.
man.
God damn.
Who's masculine?
What was the sorry, so you put 20% down, 25% down?
10 private lender FHA.
Oh shit, you gotta pay PMI. Okay.
But were you able to
But
get
no, I paid insurance points up front to get my interest rate down because I did buy in really terrible time. But they always say it's a bad time to buy. There's really no bad time to buy.
That's a lie. Yeah, it's never a bad time to buy.
So I just went for it because the market was great.
You did 10% on an FHA?
You can choose. You can go up to 3.5 to 10%.
You can.
So
you can choose.
Yeah.
That's still 30-year fix, isn't it?
Yeah, 30 year.
30 year. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Some lending companies have like agencies have.
Remember,
like
private is very different than like if you're going to a big bank, they're gonna have
because she's private
stipulations.
lending.
Yes.
She didn't use like an actual bank.